Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Utah Jazz tonight. Guys, what a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers ending the week when it comes to actually heading into the All-Star break. This is a big win. Big win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it, guys. I mean, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura with a career high out there tonight. His shooting was a big help for this Lakers team, or basically his scoring was actually. And obviously the dominance of Anthony Davis, no LeBron James. And, you know, the Lakers said, that's fine. We can win this game without LeBron James. And that's what they did tonight with this win tonight against the Utah Jazz out there tonight, guys. And now the Lakers improve their record. I believe they're now 30 of 26 last time I checked. So that's a pretty good record now comparing to the past couple of months where the Lakers go back and forth with their record. But now more than ever, the Lakers are way above, 500 when it comes to their scoring. But I just have to say, guys, this is a big win, a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. And exactly from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate you joining. I'll read your comments in just a bit, buddy. But before anything, everyone, please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all of you for joining me on my live stream. And I really appreciate yesterday's live stream. I mean, we really got into a lot of sports topics. And I just have to say, guys, it was just a good conversations that we had, especially when it came to the NFL level as well. So I love those type of talks, and I'll welcome them again. So please be sure, guys, to comment in this live stream. We will talk about anything. Honestly, I would love to talk about anything with you guys on this live stream as well. But sports related. Let's talk about sports related. So with that being said, guys, let's get right into the Lakers win tonight against the Utah Jazz. A blowout win, 138 to 122 out there tonight, guys. And Anthony Davis, as you can see from the title of the live stream, Anthony Davis dominated tonight with his offensive side of the ball, his defensive side of the ball. I mean, he was our number one guy out there tonight with LeBron James being out. He needed to step up for this Lakers team, and also players around him that needed to step up as well. We kind of saw the Lakers were struggling a bit when it came to the second quarter, but and going into the beginning of the third quarter, they kind of lost the lead at one point. But they made all that up with the efforts that we saw from Austin Reaves and D'Angelo Russell and Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, honestly, guys, he is a fit. He is our fit that we've been looking for on this Lakers team. I think mainly that has to do with obviously not having the lack, not having the lack of point guard on the team. The only point guard, the true point guard on the team, was D'Angelo Russell, and as we all know, Gabe Vincent is still out with an injury. So obviously, Rob Pelinka needed to go after a point guard, and that's what he did. He went after a point guard for this Lakers team in Spencer Dinwiddie, LA native, and he balled out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Austin Reaves, he was just on a tear, doing skills out there tonight that honestly should be welcomed into the All Stars. If he was given an opportunity to play in the All Stars and those activities on Saturdays, I mean, that would have been nice to watch. But unfortunately, he did not get any of those selections. Unfortunately, but maybe next year. Maybe next year will be the goal for Austin Reaves to become an All Star. Potentially, you never know. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, he had a great night, guys. For some reason, guys, I don't know if it's from my end or maybe everyone else's, but ESPN and Bleacher Report and all of them are kind of lagging when it comes to the scoring. But I think they finally made all that up for us. So now I can finally read off the team stats and the player stats on here. So, but let's read some more comments here from Daniel. Absolutely, 36 career high for Rui Hachimura out there tonight, guys. I mean, this is what we were looking for from Rui Hachimura. he hasn't been that consistent this season so far, and that mainly has to do with Darvin Ham not giving him opportunities. Instead, he's giving Taurean Prince more opportunities, and now more than ever, he is showing that he wants to be a huge part of this team, and he's playing up to his contract that he does obviously deserves, and how he performed in the playoffs when it came to his shooting. I mean, that was just something that we were hoping to see this season, and this is one of them tonight, averaging a career high 36 points out there tonight, guys, and he was just on a tear out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So, just kudos to him. I mean, he was just doing whatever he can to help this Lakers team win, along with Anthony Davis, and being that option for us with LeBron being out. He needed to step up and put up numbers like that out there tonight. So a great job out there for Rui Hachimura. Let's look at the team stats. Obviously, the Lakers were the better offensive team. When you look at it, guys, the field goal percentages for the Lakers, they shot 57% from the field and shot 45% from the three. So their shooting efforts was a big help. Most of that had to do came from I believe Austin Reaves. I haven't checked his stat line yet, but when it came down to it, the Lakers shooting efforts was the win tonight over the Utah Jazz, who they shot 31% from the three. And then when you look at the defensive side, obviously the Lakers were out rebounded by the Utah Jazz, and we saw throughout the second and third quarter, Lakers were not grabbing those rebounds that they should be, and that kind of hurt them a bit in the third quarter, where they lost the lead at one point. But at some point, they just needed to score and just gain a lead, and most of that had to do with Rui Hachimura, Austin Reaves, and their efforts, Anthony Davis's efforts in the fourth quarter, late in the third quarter. So it was just a good help that the Lakers needed at the end of the third quarter going into the fourth. So, but Lakers did well scoring wise out there tonight. They had 8 steals to the Jazz 8, and they had 3 blocks to the Utah Jazz 7. And the Lakers only turned the ball 9 times to the Utah Jazz 13. And I said this in my live stream. I mean, in my last live stream, the Lakers, there is some efforts when it comes to them, controlling the ball and not turning over the ball a lot for the past couple of games. Now, lately, this season, they have been turning the ball a lot. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. But at the same time, they have improved on handling the ball and not turning over the ball a lot. So just kudos to the Lakers for just managing that for this past couple of games that they have been pretty good at controlling the ball. So just want to put that out there when it comes to the Lakers turnover rate. It's much better now than past couple of months that we've been seeing. But with that, let's get into the player stats. And I just had to say, guys, I mean, just right there, Austin Reaves, great look, great looking like Jerry West out there. Yeah, why not? I mean, he was just balling out and grabbing steals left and right. I mean, I don't know if you guys, I haven't uploaded it yet, but there will be a YouTube Shorts about that huge steal that he made in the inbound when the Utah Jazz were inbounding the ball, and it was just a crazy moment. And that's just the him moment that we appreciate from Austin Reaves. I mean, he is him. He is him. So with that, guys, I mean, he was just on a tear out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. But the MVP of tonight's game, we can go anyway with it. We can go Anthony Davis. We can go for Rui Hachimura, but he is going to the All Stars, this weekend. So we'll be appearing in the All Star games. But let's give it to Anthony Davis. I have to say, guys, Anthony Davis dominated in this game for the Lakers team. I mean, no LeBron James out there, so he needed to step up and be that star player that we all love and appreciate for since being a Laker, and that's what he did tonight. And he will be the number one guy in the future if LeBron does not stick around with the Lakers. Next maybe couple of years, or maybe next year, maybe a couple, you never know. But we just have to wait and see. And there's going to be a lot of news about LeBron James in the offseason for sure. So just prepare yourselves for the ride. And if you want to know news, rumors, updates about that, hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel for more LeBron James news surrounding his future with the Los Angeles Lakers. So hit that notification bell. I really appreciate that. And if you guys haven't checked, go check the community tab. I posted something about the Lakers if they're willing to draft Bronny to keep LeBron James. I mean, they're doing their due diligence to make sure that LeBron is happy. So I personally think that LeBron will pick up his player option. It's a $52 million contract. I mean, if I was in this position, I would pick that up. I mean, come on, that's 52 million. You do not want to, decline that and decide to go somewhere else. So that, and the whole talks about him going to the Warriors. I mean, we'll get into that in just a bit. And but let me just say, it was just not going to happen. LeBron lives in LA. His family is in LA. His son goes to school in LA. So it's just it kind of sucks to the point that you want to take your family and go to Sacramento. I mean, that just I don't know. That's just a bad. I don't want to say it's bad because he's provided for his family, but at the same time, you know, you're 39 years old, you're in your 21st season. Do you really think you want to start your career again elsewhere? And you never know about the status of the Warriors. Are they a team to, go become one number one team in the Western Conference if you join Steph Curry? I mean, if anything, the Lakers will ask for the whole farm, a Godfather trade, if you will, for LeBron James if it does happen that way. So, um, but knowing LeBron, his love for LA, he does business in LA. It just seemed, and he has a home here, he has family here. So it's like, it's just obvious that he's going to stay with the Los Angeles Lakers, and he could potentially retire as a Laker if somehow Bronny makes his makes the draft, this upcoming draft, or maybe next year if he just improves on his skill sets. And you never know, maybe the Lakers will, potentially, draft him or not, or trade for him. You never know, but just want to put that out there. When it comes to LeBron James and his stats, I think he's going to remain with the Los Angeles Lakers regardless of the rumors and how true those rumors are. Even though it was true, I mean, it was reported by Woj that the Lakers and the Warriors talked about the potential trade for LeBron, even though they didn't want to trade for LeBron, and they said go ask Rich Paul, and Rich Paul and LeBron were adamant of them not going to the Warriors, so they want to stay in LA. So let's just shut that those rumors down, especially when it came to the New York Knicks one. So, or the 76ers, excuse me. Uh, if you can just tell, Rob Pelinka was playing with the 76ers when it came to negotiations for LeBron. They said, "How is Joel Embiid doing?" That type of asking for Joel Embiid type of scenario. So, I mean, you have to give up the whole farm if you want LeBron James, like 5 first-round picks, 5 first-round picks, a all-star, maybe a potential superstar added on if you want LeBron James. I mean, that's the asking price. That's just me, but I don't know. Just want to put that out there when it came to LeBron James. But I went on a tangent there. But let's I had to bring that up because that was the news of today when it comes to the Lakers um, and LeBron's future with the Lakers. So he's going to remain with the Lakers, and he could potentially retire as a Laker. If somehow Bronny ends up in LA with the Los Angeles Lakers, either getting drafted or undrafted. That is a possibility. But there's a lot of teams out there that will just draft Bronny just to get LeBron. So there's that fear and that type of scenario that could potentially be in play. When it comes to teams in the NBA making that type of move. So it's questionable. It's questionable at the moment about LeBron James's future with the Lakers. So That's why stay tuned and hit that notification bell for more news about the Los Angeles Lakers and their offseason plans. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, let's get into more of the stats. Obviously, Anthony Davis had a great night out there tonight, a dominant night for the Lakers in Utah. 37 points, went 13 of 25 from the field, shot 1 3, which was a key three in, I believe, the third quarter, where he really took off after that and really stepped up out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers and giving us 15 rebounds and 1 block out there tonight. His offensive skills was key to the Lakers' win out there tonight. So great job out there for Anthony Davis. All-star caliber game out of us, Anthony Davis out there tonight. And guys, defensive player of the year. It has to be known. It has to be out there. Guys, if you just go on social media, type in Anthony Davis, defensive player of the year, and just make that out there for NBA and the voters of people who are make the voting for you know players to get awards at the end of the season. Make sure you add Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, because he deserves it. He's been healthy, staying healthy, and playing through injuries, and it's just been nothing but a delight to watch out of Anthony Davis when it comes to his availability and just staying healthy as part of being part of the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is one of them. I mean, with LeBron being out, the next best guy up is Anthony Davis. So he went out there tonight, guys. He stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers team. 37 points, 15 rebounds out there tonight. Great job out there for AD. Rui Hachimura, career performance out there tonight when it comes down to it. And I'm just, right here. I see a lot of comments here, but let me read a couple of them above. Because I don't want to miss these. But I mean, Utah sucks. I mean, yeah, they do. They are a competitive team, though, when it comes to the Western Conference. So they are a type of team to be reckoned with. But Lakers managed to stop them in their tracks. So that's what I have to say. And they do suck. I absolutely agree with you on that. Or winning it all. Yeah, I mean, they just keep it up. I mean, since Spencer Dinwiddie added to the Lakers, they've been, a really good team. They actually needed a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, bringing that energy, bringing that type of skill set coming off the bench. I mean, just looking at his numbers, he averaged 10 points out there, went 2 of 4 from the three, and gave us 4 assists and 2 steals out there tonight. I mean, that's the type of numbers, type of skill set, type numbers that we need from a point guard coming off the bench, and that's what he did. And the minutes that he's receiving, still being new as part of the Lakers, is very interesting because, he's rightfully deserving of it because, if you give him the minutes that he deserves, he's going to put up numbers like this and maybe more when it comes to his scoring. I mean, this is just a small glimpse of what we could see from, Spencer Dinwiddie and his, scoring efforts that we could see from him, especially his shooting. So I'm really can't wait to see more out of Spencer Dinwiddie, the LA native, when it comes down to it. So really can't wait. I really can't wait to see that for sure. But great job out there for Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench. Let's see here from Daniel. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that reporting. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Stewart and Ebanks when it comes to that altercation they had before the game started. I mean, that's just amazing right there. The game didn't even start for them to get into altercation. So I think they were like chest butting each other, but then Stewart punched him in the face or something like that. So yeah, it was just a crazy moment. I didn't really watch that video, but I saw the reporting of it. But the details of it, indicated that he was bumping chests with Ebanks, and then Stewart just punched him in the face. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting moment. I didn't see that video, but I will potentially. I'm going to see that maybe after this live stream. So for sure. Thank you, Daniel, for bringing that out there. When it comes to the NBA world, really appreciate that. Spencer Dinwiddie was a great addition. Yeah, absolutely. As I said, he was you know, he's our key to the Lakers winning games now. Finding a point guard coming off the bench with Gabe Vincent still being out. Now, I guess you say there's some good news about Gabe Vincent. There's potential that he will return beginning of March, mid March, but at the same time, we don't want to ruin the chemistry of the team, by adding back the original backup point guard of the team. But I don't know, maybe during playoff time that he will be a great addition to the team. But at the moment, let's keep things where they at right now when it comes to Spencer Dinwiddie being the point guard coming off the bench for us. So just want to put that out there when it comes to the rotational sense of what we could expect from Darvin Ham once Gabe Vincent returns. So let's see here from Daniel. Hayes is better than Woods. Yeah, I mean, lately, lately Jackson Hayes has been a really good player for the Lakers. I mean, we go back to the games where he really showed his Laker, you know, what's the word for it? His Laker games, if you will, of being a Laker. Just playing against the Boston Celtics was a big game for him. The New York Knicks game was a big help when it came down to that. So, good credit where credit is due when it comes to Jackson Hayes, but he hasn't been that consistent for us. And there's been times that he was out of the rotation, but still he's a solid guy. There's no other way of saying it. But if there's an opportunity for us to improve the center position, the big roles, I will find that in a heartbeat, in my opinion. But let's give him credit though. Jackson Hayes has been very helpful for this team, no doubt about it. He had 2 steals for us and 4 points, playing for 11 minutes though. But at the same time, I mean, we should have seen more efforts on the rebounding side. Because obviously the Lakers did not rebound the balls that well in this game, so they were out rebounded by the Utah Jazz in this game. So, just would have loved to have that out of Jackson Hayes, but obviously tonight he had zero rebounding out there tonight. So just want to put that out there. Inner Kobe. I think you're probably referring to Rui Hachimura. Yeah, he showed it tonight. Showing it tonight, and bringing out his the Black Samurai. His nickname was that's a perfect nickname for him because he honestly is showed it tonight with the career high efforts scoring out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. 36 points out there tonight. So just a great night for Rui Hachimura out there tonight, guys. And speaking of him, let's talk about his stat line. Putting up 36 points, his career high out there tonight. Went 13 of 19 from the field, so his offense was a big help for this Lakers team out there tonight, guys. So give credit where credit is due. And his shooting, oh my goodness, his shooting, 6 of 8 from the three. I mean, if Darvin Ham just realized that he has a great player in Rui Hachimura and just lets him, you know, give him the minutes that he wants, give him the better rotation or better, spot on the team, he will put up numbers like this. He will on occasion. But, once playoff approaches for the Lakers, I think you obviously will see playoff Rui for sure when it comes to his scoring and just shooting as well. So, this is just a glimpse of what we could see from him going into the playoffs for sure. So, um, really can't wait. Really can't wait to see more out of Rui Hachimura, moving forward because he is something that we all should really appreciate when it comes to a guy of his caliber. When it comes to what he can bring to the table, when it comes to his offensive side of the ball, his shooting will be a big help for this Lakers team, no doubt about it. So that's my hope when it comes down to it. So great job out there for Rui Hachimura. He went off tonight. He went off. He was just on a roll against the Utah Jazz tonight in Utah. So great job out there for Rui. Austin Reaves also had a great night. 22 points out there tonight, guys. Went 3 of 5 from the three, 9 of 13 from the field. Had 4 rebounds and 7 assists out there tonight with 3 steals. So, guys, like I said, one of those big steals that he made was in the third quarter where he just attacked the one of the Utah Jazz players and just stole the ball and went for the I'm him type of moment. And I'm going to upload that video very soon after this live stream. So stay tuned for that. It's a YouTube Shorts. So just it'll be a short one. So, but yeah, I mean, just what a great win. Great effort out there tonight for Austin Reaves out there tonight. 22 points, 3 of 5 from the three with 7 assists, 3 steals out there tonight. Uh, you know, D'Angelo Russell, he was close to getting a triple double out there tonight. I mean, it would have been nice if he got a triple double, in my opinion, guys. I mean, because he had a really good game out there. I think he averaged a career high 17 assists out there tonight. So kudos to D'Angelo Russell out there tonight. He had 11 points out there, went 4 of 8 from the field, and had 9 rebounds and 17 assists with 1 steal out there tonight. I mean, it would have been nice if he just grabbed one more rebound so he can have a triple double out there. But it is what it is. But at the same time, his efforts, his playmaking, his passing was a good moment in this game out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So great job out there for D'Lo out there tonight, guys. Just want to read some more comments here from all of you that are joining. I really appreciate, though, all of you for joining me. Sorry, guys. Mic is in the way. There we go. There we go. Got it right here. Awesome. So, yeah, just seeing some more comments here. Let me finish my stats before I get to everyone's stats. Just bear with me for a moment, guys. But when you look at it, D'Lo had a great night. Taurean Prince had 11 points, went 12 of 2 from the three, and had 3 rebounds. But he has a solid night. I mean, let's give him credit for that. And obviously, being in the starting lineup due to LeBron James being out, and that's just the right move for Darvin Ham to do so. I mean, no Vando, no LeBron, so those are the 2 best options. When it comes to a guy being inserted into the starting lineup, but obviously Taurean Prince is no stranger at the starting lineup. But obviously he had a great night, solid night, 11 points out there. As I said, with Spencer Dinwiddie, he had a really good game. 10 points, 204 from the three, and had 4 assists and 2 steals. And then just the rest of the Lakers, most of them were playing in garbage time because it was already a blowout win for this Lakers team. And just give credit, guys. Give credit for the guys out there tonight stepping up when LeBron is out. So that obviously really needed to happen from those. From this Lakers team, and they just needed to step up. They just needed to step up when it came down to it. So, great job out there for this Lakers team. Now, we can get to your comments now. I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. Hell no on Wiggins, CP3, and Kuminga. Yeah, I mean, there was a type of trade scenario that included Wiggins and I think also Draymond Green was part of that potential trade scenario for LeBron James. So, and then I saw another scenario that Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and future first round picks were a package deal for LeBron James. Now, not sure how many draft picks that were included, but my top limit, or my top, I guess you could say, dollar for LeBron James for draft picks, either 4 or 5. I would say 5, just to sweeten the deal, or maybe 6, because how many first round picks did the Utah Jazz received for Rudy Gobert? I think it was like 4 first round picks or something like that. So for LeBron, it would be like 5 or 6 first round picks. A Godfather trade. That's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to any team that wants LeBron James, if they do decide to draft Bronny, if those other teams draft Bronny, my hope is that LeBron will pick up his player option and then, get traded. So my hope is that the team that has the assets Give us your first round picks, give us your best player, one or two, for LeBron James. I mean, that's honestly the best type of move that the Lakers will make for LeBron. But at the moment, LeBron James is still a Los Angeles Lakers. He will remain with the Los Angeles Lakers until otherwise, when it comes to the status of Bronny, if he does get drafted this year or not. So, and it's just ridiculous if LeBron declines his 52 million just to go play for somewhere else. So it's just, and plus, the sad thing is, I mean, the Lakers cannot extend LeBron James because he is above his age with, the rules of a 38-year-old receiving an extension. So LeBron is obviously past that. He's 39, so he can't get an extension. After getting a 52 million contract a couple of years ago. So with the extension that he got a couple of years ago. So with that, guys, I mean, it's a tough road for the Lakers this offseason when it comes to the status of LeBron. And wherever trade is out there, that whoever drafts Bronny, Lakers have to get every single dime for LeBron James if they do decide to trade him somewhere that has Bronny on that team. So it's going to be very interesting to watch when it comes down to it. And at the moment, and I speak for Daniel here, forever LeBron in LA. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be that way. I mean, he came to LA for a reason. Sure, to be a Laker, but at the same time, he had business here. He has a house here. He wants to raise his family here. So, it's just obviously a smart move. I mean, I I would love to live in LA, but I live in Denver, so but but at the same time, I mean, I bleed purple and gold. I was born in LA, but stuff happens. But when it comes down to it, uh, it would be, anyone would love to live in LA. The way that LeBron lives as a billionaire, it's obviously a nice feeling for sure. So, um, but yeah, I mean, with that being said, guys, I mean, LeBron's going to remain with the Lakers until otherwise. But it all depends on Bronny and his, you know, the status of the Lakers, of what team they will be for next season. Because as we all know, there's a potential the Lakers will make trades, a potential trade for an all-star caliber player this offseason. Either, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, potentially Kyrie Irving. I think the Lakers should go the younger route, instead of an older route. So to team up with Anthony Davis if somehow LeBron moves on from the Lakers. But if the Lakers do decide to get another star, you never know. Maybe LeBron will remain with the Lakers. We just have to wait and see. But it's a guaranteed chance that he will, because he has to pick up that 52 million player option, which is no doubt he's going to pick that up. And once he picks that up, at most he will remain with the Lakers for one more year. So that's where the bottom line is when it comes to LeBron James, for sure. Let's see here from Rabbit. LeBron should pick up his player option to prevent other teams from drafting Bronny. Any team that drafts him would have to wait for a 41-year-old LeBron, or trade for him. Yeah, I mean, that's another scenario. I mean, but at the same time, this is LeBron James we're talking about. And there are teams out there that, even though they don't want Bronny, they don't want to draft Bronny. Just the idea of having LeBron James on your team will, even if it's like the Utah Jazz, or I don't know who's the worst team, maybe like the Detroit Pistons. They're the worst team in the NBA. If they are still the worst team in the NBA, you will still get ticket sales like crazy because of box office LeBron James. So, with that being said, there is a potential of money being made for teams because of LeBron James, that he's on your team. So, um, that is the type of scenarios, and teams will do that, if it helps them make the money, when it comes to it. I mean, it's not about winning, it's not about losing for them. It's about having LeBron James for 1 year. So it is a very interesting scenario that we could see from teams that they would just trade, you know, they would just trade for LeBron or draft Bronny just to trade, just to get LeBron James. So it is a type of scenario there when it comes down to it. And the reports are even indicate, even Brian Windhorst mentioned it. I mean, just the idea of drafting Bronny will get you LeBron James guarantee. Most teams will do that, regardless of how they feel about Bronny, and it will be a wasted pick if somehow he doesn't live up to his expectations. Even though right now he's not, because he's only averaging like 5 points and like 3 rebounds, and I think like last time I checked, 5 or 6 assists. At the moment in his first year in college. So with that being said, guys, I mean maybe Lakers will wait, or maybe Bronny will wait another year so he could improve his draft capital for him to get drafted in the first round. I mean, that could be a possibility, but at the same time, you know, if LeBron is really wants to play with his son next year and wants him to get drafted this upcoming draft, the Lakers will probably do whatever they can to do it. And if they can't, and another team drafts him, we have to hope that LeBron picks up his player option so we can trade for him, trade him away to get obviously huge draft assets, potential player. I mean, it's just that type of scenario that we could potentially see from this Lakers team. So, and they have to do this. They have to do it. I mean, they don't want LeBron James to sort of walk into the free agency and just lose him for nothing. I mean, it's LeBron James we're talking about. So, but I absolutely agree with your comment here, Rabbit. When it comes down to it, I mean, it is something that that is in consideration. I mean, there's no doubt LeBron will pick up his player option. He'll be dumb if he just declines his 52 million. I mean, that's just crazy. He has to pick that up, even though he is a billionaire. But you know, I guess it's pocket change for LeBron. I guess when it comes to it, but I don't know. He just has to pick that up. 52 million. I mean, you have to pick that up. You have to pick it up for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's my hope, guys. My hope is that the Lakers will potentially, um, look into the off season, maybe making a move when it comes to trades, and maybe potentially, get a potential, you know, third star to be added on to this team to pair up with Anthony Davis as part of the future, but at the same time still keeping LeBron James. And you never know, maybe the Lakers will become the favorites next year if they do get like a Donovan Mitchell, a Trey Young type player. So, um, but yeah, guys, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what the offseason really holds for us. And make no mistake, I will be headlining headlining these reports going to the offseason. If Lakers do make a trade for a potential star. So hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel for every news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. So surrounding LeBron and his future as part of the Los Angeles Lakers. So with for sure. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much um, for continuing love support. I really appreciate it. And let's continue this trend. Let's continue this love support that you guys are showing me all over the social media sites. And of course, this channel, ZLN, on YouTube. We're going to read some more comments here before I end this live stream from Adam. I've always been a fan of D'Lo's passing, and now that Ruiz starting well, seeing him getting even more assists, but well still being the scorer. Yeah, I mean, since the trade rumors emerged surrounding D'Lo, there has been talks that or not talks, but like he wanted to stay in LA. He wants to be part of the Los Angeles Lakers, and what better way for me to prove my worth on the team is to play to ball out, and that's what he did. And since he got benched a couple of months ago, I mean, this was a wake up call for D'Lo because let's not make no mistake. I mean, he took a huge discount with the Los Angeles Lakers, and the goal was for him to get paid over the summer. And since the beginning of the season, he was not making an argument for that. So now with him and the way he's playing, he is going to potentially get that in the offseason. Now, our hope is the Lakers will pull off a huge trade to replace D'Lo this offseason to get a Donovan Mitchell or maybe like a Trae Young player. Um, to improve the point guard position. But if it's possible that D'Lo picks up his player option, his I believe 17 or 18 million on his player option, that would be nice. That would be great to obviously get a huge discount out of D'Lo again if he picks up his player option along with LeBron James. So. But we just have to wait and see what the offseason holds for D'Lo. But right now, he's playing great for the Lakers. And, same here, Adam. I'm a big fan of D'Lo at this moment, when it comes to his turnaround season in mid-season. So, he's been on a roll for us, especially now with him having his former teammate in Spencer Dinwiddie, joining the Lakers. So obviously the team chemistry is obviously growing with him on the team, and just the friendship that he has with Spencer Dinwiddie is something that we also really need to consider of why he's playing the way that he is for the past couple of games now. So give credit where credit is due when it comes to D'Lo and how well he's been playing. So no doubt about it. And obviously with Rui starting for the Lakers, and for him getting the minutes that he deserves and the opportunities, you're going to see numbers, you're going to see scoring, playmaking out of uh, Rui that way. I mean, the playoffs is a perfect example of what Rui can do for the Lakers when it comes down to it, and especially in the regular season. Uh, and he can carry that into the playoffs and be the playoff Rui that he is when it comes down to it. So I'm loving it. I'm loving seeing him getting more opportunities than Taurean Prince. And I think you have no other choice because Vandos is out due to injury, and LeBron was out tonight. So you needed Rui to step up in this game, but at the same time, you had to have Taurean Prince in the starting lineup because he's like, who would you rather have? I mean, Jackson Hayes. He's not going to bring scoring for you, and look how much numbers that he put up in rebounding side. He did not help out whatsoever. But at the same time, you know, Torian Prince was solid, had 11 points out there, but at the same time, it was nothing compared to Rui Hachimura out there tonight. So he balled out. He balled out there tonight for sure. From Adam, with Rui in the starting lineup, we look dangerous. Absolutely. I mean, and since then, he's been a very solid, addition to the Los Angeles Lakers as part of the starting lineup. And it should have been that way, but and obviously Vando is number one for me when it comes to getting the starting role. But you know, there was also a lot of talks for Rui getting the starting role, but both players, you know, especially Vando, got injured, and Rui was not performing to the best of his ability during the training camp, and obviously Taurean Prince was showing that with his shooting in the preseason, and I don't want to say he fooled me because he still can put pretty good numbers when it comes to shooting. Just looking at his season so far, he's shooting around 39% from the three, even though he's not consistent. But at the same time, he is shooting around 39% from the three. So that's something. But at the same time, I mean, it is at this moment, this is Rui's opportunity. And he's been showing that. And this is one of them tonight, a career high 36 points out there tonight for Rui Hachimura out there tonight. So just he just fits for the starting lineup, and so far we're looking very dangerous for sure, Adam. No doubt about it. If Rui had started the whole season, we would probably be 36 and 36 and 20 or better. So I think we still have a chance. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no disagreeing with you there. I mean, if he was starting for the Lakers in the beginning, I think we would have been in a whole different situation where we're at right now. And I think at most we would have been the fourth seed, maybe the fifth seed in the Western Conference. So, at this moment, um, my hope is that Darvin Ham will keep Rui Hachimura in the starting lineup, and because obviously it's working and he's showing his presence on the floor, and it's been showing for sure. So, but he just has to stay consistent, and that's my hope for Rui Hachimura, no doubt about it. So, but yeah, great night, a career night for Rui Hachimura out there tonight. Thank you, Adam, for your comment. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Thank you again, Daniel. Thank you again, Rabbit and Adam, for you guys' comments on here. And I really want to know all of you, your thoughts and your opinions about this Lakers win tonight, this blowout win against the Utah Jazz, 138 to 122, with Anthony Davis' dominant performance and Rui Hachimura having a career night. So, uh, really want to know your thoughts about that, guys, in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe, or like this live stream and subscribe to the channel. And please share my videos and share my live streams all over social media. Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. And the links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys can check me out on social media. As we all know, no Lakers basketball for a week. It sucks, but at the same time, I mean, after the All Star break, maybe the Lakers will go on a tear and start to win games after the All Star break. So, we just have to hope and wait for a great opportunity for the Lakers to potentially just go on a run after the All Star break. And we kind of witnessed that last year after the All Star break with Austin Reaves going on a tear. So we just have to hope and wait for and see if the Lakers will, bring their A game for sure. So after the All Star break. So, we just have to wait and see. And I really can't wait to start talking about Lakers basketball again after the All Star break. But if any news, rumors, updates, speculations comes up, make no mistake, I will be uploading those onto the YouTube channel and all across social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. We have about 8,000 followers on Facebook, so really proud of that accomplishment that we achieved on ZLN. And we're only 700 subscribers away from 5,000 on here. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, share my live stream, share my videos all over social media. And let's continue to grow this channel, guys. We're getting close to 5,000. So let's make that happen. I really appreciate all of you for joining me. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. I'll see you guys in a week for more Lakers basketball. But please stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and be in the know about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.